Welcome to Entry Level Moms. My name is Nasra.
I'm Suia.
And today we have a fantastic guest, fantastico. We have been wanting to have her on for a minute. We met her last year at the Glow Mama Awards and I fully fangirled. I was like, oh my God, you look so nice. I love your content. Oh my God. You know, like fully fangirled. And today we have her here in the studio. Okay, you guys. So we are. Tell them who we got.
You've probably seen her around. I'm not going to lie. You've probably seen her around, especially with our mutuals. We've got a lot of mutuals with her as well.
We do.
We would like to introduce the feisty, the funny,
The beautiful.
the loud, the hilarious Aliyah Salah.
Hello. Thank you so much for having me.
How you been, girl?
I'm good. I mean, I'm surviving, but I'm good.
How was your drive here?
Gorgeous. Let's do it again tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, long day.
I'm so happy.
No, I'm happy to be here, alhamdulillah.
You know what? Sheffield. I'm not going to lie to you. How long did it take? Because it took like 4 hours when I went one time.
Yeah, but what car are you driving?
Hey, listen, it's not about the car. The fuck? I think it's about the timing as well.
Nah, it's the
timing
Leo
that we left.
engine.
No, but also Sawia's a very legal, followed by the book
This is-
driver.
this
To be
is why
fair,
it take
I'm
4
not,
hours.
I'm not doing up Lewis Hamilton though. I don't
No,
do that
see,
anymore.
they call me Louisa Hamilton. I'm like,
Wow.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So took me about 2 hours, 36 minutes.
Swear down.
From Sheffield.
Yeah, you got to just weave between. You're waiting in the traffic, aren't you? And you're stopping, you're letting the engine cool and
You know what
everything.
it is? You know when I have a long road trip, I'm such a service girl. Every 2 services, I'm like, let me go get
Your
something.
passenger
Let me get a coffee. I love it. I love just stretching my
How
legs.
long
and-
did it take us to go Money when we went Money?
Manny was like 3.5 hours.
3.5 hours from here to Manchester.
Yeah.
How long would you have done that?
She would have
Hour
done
and a
that
half.
in hour and a half.
Easily.
Swear
No,
down.
because I will either stop at the beginning or the end of the trip. I'm not stopping in between.
Okay.
You
gotta-
don't like to do a little stretch. I like to
Everybody
get out
like,
and
I want to
stretch a little
get there on time.
Fairs.
You stretch too much, then it goes to 3 hours, 4 hours.
Yeah.
And, you know, you can take that one stop off on the way to London and it can make your journey 3 hours longer. All I was thinking was get there before the traffic.
Also, London is jarring because
Mm-hmm.
like highways calm. As soon as you enter London, suddenly road closures, suddenly temporary
One way.
lights, suddenly 40 mile per
Yeah,
hour
you went from 70
down to
to
40.
20.
Yeah, and I had to put the speedometer on because I thought I can't even take a ticket.
Oh my God.
I can't take a ticket.
And they're really harsh with tickets right now, you know. They will give you a ticket.
I know.
Yeah, no. This is why I don't drive. You see, we have 2 people here who have licenses and 1 person here without a license. I don't even have a license.
I fear if you get on the road, I'm getting off. I don't even see you drive. I don't need to see you drive. I'm getting off.
I told her bare times, you don't need a license. Don't worry, I'll
A
drive you.
line bike. She needs a line bike.
She's good with the line bike.
So I just got off one.
Did you?
Stick with the line bikes, man. Honestly. but it's so funny because when Nusra's in the passenger seat, I feel like she's driving for me. I tell her all
telling you
the
what to
time,
do.
I beg you. I've got 15 years on this license.
No,
I
so
beg you.
we
You know what she
literally like,
does?
why are you passenger driving?
You know what she does?
Uh.
The girl doesn't even have a license, yeah? She goes, Sweet, watch out, there's someone crossing the road. I can see it. Sweet, there's a zebra crossing there, yeah? Sweet,
Have
green
you
light.
ever take a lesson? Never take a lesson.
I keep looking at her like this. Like,
It's
I can see.
always,
I
It's
can literally-
always them ones that do that, you know.
You know what it is? Recently, I've got better because I trust her now. If I don't trust you as a driver and I don't know if you're a good driver, I'm going to be driving with you at the front
but I
seat.
would-
swear
I would
down.
literally kick you out,
Because I'm
mate.
like,
I'll say,
can
"Get out."
you're a bit close to the curb, you know? You're a bit close to the pavement, you know?
No,
No,
honestly. Especially after
I
having
trust her
kids.
now. I trust her now.
Especially
We
after
good.
having kids, I've just become more like, let's not move mad driving. Like,
No,
let's,
but there's
let's
moving
be...
mad and there's just moving smart, you know. Just
No,
work
of
smart, not
course.
hard.
I'm not driving like a granny. Don't worry about it, Leah. Don't
Okay,
worry. I've got a
okay.
sports car as well, you know. I've got a double engine.
Have you?
It's too funny, bro.
But yeah, anyways, enough about the cars. How are you, man? How's life been?
I'm good, alhamdulillah. Life is life-in.
Yeah.
I'm grateful, man. I feel like for everything that's happened in life, it's a blessing. It's
Always.
disguised as a blessing. Sometimes you can have what you think is a hard time and think, oh, why is my life so hard? But actually, there's a blessing underneath it. There's a lesson in the blessing, and alhamdulillah, I feel good.
I love how she's out here using Alhamdulillah.
No, I love that because I fully thought you was Muslim for bare long.
Did you?
And then I think you said something like, no, I'm not Muslim. And I was like, swear down.
Everybody does. You know, when I got my car towed last week.
Yeah.
I got in the car and I said something to the guy and he was like, oh, you're Muslim? I was like, no. And I explained a bit my situation and he was like, no, you're Muslim. Just take your shahada.
Yeah.
You might as well, you know.
Have you ever considered it?
I have.
Yeah.
I have considered it, but I was married to a Muslim, obviously.
Yeah.
It's obvious for you guys, but for those who don't know, I was married to a Muslim,
Yeah.
but I never wanted to do it based on the marriage.
Yeah,
Exactly.
The longer the marriage went on, and the more I learned about the religion and my children. I have 2 boys. I teach them the religion. I taught them the shahada. The more I began to fall in love with the religion, but I don't want to do it. I say this to every single Muslim I meet because I get a lot of friends that are like, yeah, but I'm not perfect. And I know in Islam, we're all born Muslim, right?
Yeah.
I'm not saying I disagree with that, but I also see that from another perspective of you born Muslim, you're bound to make mistakes, right? You're born Muslim. If I make a choice to step in to Islam, knowingly and consciously, I can't.
No, I think that,
You
know
have
what it is?
you have to remember with Islam, listen, like Allah knows that we are not perfect. We're not angels. The angels are the ones that don't do no wrong. Do you get it? But as humans, naturally we sin. And the whole point of Islam is to always repent.
Everybody's
Bro,
telling me
Muslims
that.
are sinners,
No, but-
bro. Are you
but
crazy?
Aaliyah,
Like, we're
also-
not all perfect.
You know what it is? I can't get down with that logic. You know why?
Really?
I can't. The reason being is because, I feel like if you were guided and Allah chose you to fall in love with the religion and you actually, like, you've done your research, you've done your you've done your due diligence. Wow, my tongue decided it doesn't want to listen. And you actually, like, you believe it, you love it, you see it, like, you feel it, right, in your heart, take the shahada. Because whatever happens after that is a learning curve. It's like you only go up from there.
You think?
Do you get what I mean? As you only go up from there. I didn't choose Islam. I was born into it. It was chosen for me, right? So for me now, it's my duty to not just go by what I've been taught going like through my childhood, to actually go and learn it for myself and fall in love with it myself. And I feel like that's the mistake that we make as born Muslims. We get complacent and we feel like, oh yeah, I am Muslim already. But you don't like have that like connection and that like real love for it that somebody who's learnt about it now has.
That's
Do you
why
get what I mean?
That's why you see reverts.
Reverts do way better.
Doing the most.
Yeah,
They're
no, they
doing-
do way
I know.
better at the
But that's
religion.
the
putting me to
precious
shame,
thing,
little
though.
Loki.
No, it's not. Because, like, I know so many people who have taken their shahada and they're on this upward journey. But, like, every little step is going somewhere. Do you get what I mean?
Okay.
Don't put that pressure on yourself. If you do want to do it, do it. Like, no pressure.
Okay.
It's only up from there. Do you get what I mean?
I hear you.
At least then you've already got the foundation of I'm a Muslim. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear you. And my kids, they notice.
And
especially
also,
the older
did you
one.
know, fun fact, that if you today, how old are you?
29.
29 years of age today, from when you started your period to 29, whatever you've done, it gets wiped away, completely clean.
Everything?
Nothing.
Clean
It's
slate.
almost like you're a complete new baby.
Really?
But you guess what? You keep all your good deeds. So if you've ever done good, if you've ever done charity, if you've ever done anything good, you keep all the good, and everything that you've done that is a sin unknowingly, before or knowingly, wipe clean.
Really?
Swear down.
See, I didn't know that. So I need
You
to
didn't
learn
know that?
more.
Do it. I'm telling you. You become a brand new baby, bruv. Fresh out the womb.
You're telling it to me, you know.
Is the interest like still there? Would you ever consider it in the future? Now that you're not married, and because I
The
feel like because with your boys, they technically
Yeah.
they follow the religion of their father, and you know. But would you ever be open to it in the future?
I would still be open to it. I know by religion and culture the boys follow their father, but they follow it because it was a choice of mine too. Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
of
I'm very
course.
heavy on that,
Of
especially
course.
with people who aren't Muslim.
Yeah.
You can't really just say to like someone who's not Muslim, they follow it because their dad does and then they understand. You know what I mean? It was a
Yeah.
choice that me and their dad spoke about and they sat down with, and my 5-year-old Jade, he knows, he'll say, Mum, you're not one of us.
No way.
But
Right.
I was raised Christian.
He said, "Mum, where's your hijab?"
And you go, "Well, you don't look like Endo, auntie," you know.
Yeah.
But you know, I'm not closed off to it.
Yeah.
But I was raised Christian,
Yeah.
and I've always followed Christianity. Maybe that's wavered a little bit, but in life recently, I've kind of lent into it more. So I can't never say never. But also, if I become Muslim, I gotta get another Muslim brother, and I don't know if I have it in me.
It just makes sense.
Listen, I can't lie. Them gospel bangers are banging, bro. They're banging songs, bro. I'm not gonna lie. And me as a Muslim, I'm here. I'm like, some of these gospel songs are vibes, bro.
Did you hear the one
I've been listening to you on your stories. You just been playing the gospel songs. They're bangers, bro. I've been like, yo, swear down. I mean, it applies to me technically. Abrahamic religions. Let's go.
It does. I respect it.
Don't kill me. No, Aaliyah, thank you for coming though.
No, honestly, thank you so much for having me. And I don't know why it took so long for us to get here, but we're here.
No, we finally did it, man. We had to keep pushing back dates and this and that. And then I realised I've got a wedding. Let's push it back.
Yeah.
Long day. But anyways, we're intrigued to know your birth stories.
Yes.
Like, how was it like entering motherhood, man? Like,
Ghetto.
and let's actually, before that, what was like your view on motherhood before you had kids? Like, what was your expectations?
Did you ever think about like what you would be like as a mum before you had kids?
I never wanted to be a mum.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I was never really maternal. I was an auntie before I was a mom. Like my sister's side, my brother's side. It wasn't my bag. You know, like, ooh, this is fun, bye. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I was about cars, see my friends.
Rich auntie.
Yeah.
This is it. And then obviously I got married, and it wasn't like, I don't want to have kids, so marry me or don't. It was like, got married. He don't want kids right now. I don't want them right now. Go with the flow. But about 5 years into the marriage, I started thinking, there's a missing piece. And maybe my fear of not wanting to be a mom is just based off my life experiences and less of, I don't think I can do it. More of, I don't want a child to feel what I feel I felt. I thought it was going to be a little ghetto. I knew it was going to be a little lonely because I was raised with a single mom myself. But I felt as though the first time anyway, my first baby, I felt ready for it. Like I did this, like traumatized myself watching horrible birth stories, like the worst ones. The one that traumatized people, I'm there on YouTube like that. Okay, if that's coming, I'm ready for it. You know what I mean? I did all that.
Oh my goodness.
So I thought that's the hard part out the way. The rest of it is surviving, with this baby that you don't know, and you're not going to know until they're here, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, that was my approach with the first baby. And my first baby was born about 18 days into lockdown.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's where we're wrong, man.
Oh, mine was born like a month before lockdown.
Really?
Yeah.
COVID babies.
Yeah, no, she was born in Jan.
Really?
Yeah, and then literally a month later, it was a COVID lockdown. Like a month and a half later, it was mad.
Wow.
No, so you were deep in the lockdown.
Yeah. Did you wait when you gave birth? Were you only allowed one person in there with you, or were you not allowed anyone?
Nobody was allowed in.
No.
Nobody was allowed in your birth. They were only allowed in when you were actively in labour and about to push the baby out.
Oh my goodness.
So that obviously changed my labour plan. I was planned to have a home birth, so I had all the gear there, all the, everything. My whole house was set up like a birthing suite.
Oh my God.
And I was 1 week late, but I knew that if something happens and it's not active labour, I'm doing it by myself. So I sat on it the entire day. The man is saying to me, "What's wrong with you?" I'm like, "Nothing." Just thinking like, this has got to be it, but we'll figure it out when the time comes.
Yeah.
So I waited and waited and waited. So I waited about 24 hours before I even went to the hospital or told him there's an issue. So luckily when I waited, I only had to be by myself for about an hour, 2 hours.
Wow.
Because by the time they checked me, I was in active labour. You know what I mean? So he could just come in. But you could only sit with the baby for 2 hours. You don't have to... you got 2 hours with the baby, the dad anyway, or your partner. And then they had to leave.
No.
Yeah, it was ghetto.
Oh, that is so rude.
I know.
Because they had like strict visiting times as well during that time, innit?
Well, I don't think you could even have a visit. It was just as soon as the baby's born, you can sit with the baby
2 hours.
for an hour to 2 hours, all depended on how many people was on the ward, and then he had to leave.
Oh my goodness.
And then how long were you in hospital after that?
Well, it's me. I was like, get me out of here! No, I'm serious. I couldn't deal with it. Get me out of here! I was like, you want me that crazy? I'm like, crazy. Get me out! I couldn't do it, man. I was the only one who didn't have drugs though, or a C-section.
Oh,
so you can imagine everybody like this, like they're out,
Chilled.
And no, they're comatose, right?
Oh my goodness.
They can't pick up their arms. There's a lady can't pick up her baby because her whole body's still numb. So I'm picking up her baby, her picking up mine, putting my baby and her baby in this, the little glass bowl thing that they give you.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, this is enough to put me in a straitjacket, get me out of here, man.
With the crying, there was the babies crying.
Everywhere.
Oh my God.
And it's worse when
Do you
it's
know
everyone's baby.
we wanted to talk about how mad the labour ward is, with all the babies crying. It will send someone into an actual meltdown.
They need to be more heavy on that. like just when people say birth is a nightmare, you get the ring of fire, and everyone talks about that. That birth ward is enough to send you into a state of psychosis.
Yeah, it's mad.
Yeah.
Nobody tells you that. This is why I said I'm going to kidnap this baby if you don't give me his papers. Like I was spiraling. I'll be honest.
There was one. Oh my God, there was this one woman. Yeah, when I gave birth to Jenna. Yeah. Jenna, alhamdulillah, at least for the first 2 days, she was quiet as a mouse. Okay, I said thank God. But there was a lady opposite me, and she gave birth to twins.
Damn.
When I tell you, both of them were screaming bloody murder.
At the same time.
But like, no, it was giving colic. It was non-stop. And it got to a point where she was having like a mental breakdown, and she was calling the midwives, and she was like, please just take them for a walk. Because she also had a C-section. She couldn't really get up and like soothe them.
Oh, that's so
The midwives
sad.
had to take the babies out for a walk, and you could just hear the babies still crying. Like nothing was like making them stop. And I was like, oh my God, get me out of here.
It's
I feel so
crazy.
sorry for the woman, but like, I couldn't sleep.
You feel terrible for the people, but you also know, okay, this person now I'm responsible for, I can't lose my sanity now. You know what I mean? At the finish line. It's so ghetto though, that ward. It's so ghetto.
No, the ward is actually anxiety inducing, man. I said, get me out of here, man. The longest I stayed there was like 3 days. And then I'm like, yeah, after
3 days?
The first time I had the whole
He was out and the next day.
I didn't hang around. I said, give me a new bed, and I changed the bed for them. Wallahi Ladeem, I changed the bed. I packed the stuff. I said, give me the man's papers for the boy. You know, Jade. Give me his papers. And they're like, we have to do checks. Check him now or I'll check him. I'm leaving. Yeah. I literally called the dad and said, come here. And he was like, yeah, but they haven't called me. I'm calling you.
Damn.
I put him in the car seat, everything. I just started heading towards the door. I said, if you either give me the papers or you send them to me.
The discharge takes bare long.
I didn't wait.
I waited
They
like
make you
12
sit there
hours.
for like another year.
I waited the whole
25
day.
minutes and I was finished. No, it was nuts. And everybody got masks on and things.
Oh my God.
And don't forget the social distancing.
Oh my God.
And then in the labour as well, like when you're trying to birth, they got visors on, things on. They can't see what's happening.
No.
It was like a zombie movie. I thought, get me out of here, man. I'd not slept.
Yeah, the hospitals were the scariest place during COVID. Like
That sounds
that's
so
where all the
traumatic.
COVID people are.
This is it.
Yeah, get me out of here.
No, why does it feel like that zombie show? What's it called? Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Oh my
It
God.
is. It's ghetto. Nobody tells you how ghetto that is.
I can't imagine giving birth during that time, you know.
Me too, man.
Lockdown.
I'm so
No,
glad.
man.
I literally, a month before, I had 3 people in the room.
Did you?
Yeah, I had 3 people in the room. They gave me a whole room to myself. Like,
Really?
I had a room to myself. The only issue was there were just loads of student midwives. Students.
I prefer them, you know.
Just students with their hands inside me. It's mad.
Long day.
It's mad. You lot are experimenting on me. Where's her cervix? I can't reach it. I said, well, your hand is too small. What do you want me to do about that? Get someone else with longer fingers. What the hell?
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Oh, hey, listen. Yeah, so you went home, yeah? How was it like the first couple of days? Did you like breastfeed, and your breastfeeding journey, was it difficult for you, or was it a breeze?
I had a breast reduction, just for the people who can see me on the camera now.
Yeah.
They used to be humongous. I always knew I was going to breastfeed. I told myself, like, I don't have a choice. Like, I didn't really have a relationship with my mom, but I knew if I did, my mom would say, breast, that's it.
Yeah.
Like, she was white, but she was basically like African white. You know, she just didn't, like, there was no movement. If I said formula, she would have said, what? And I'm not knocking anyone who uses formula, but she was very traditional.
Yeah.
Like, she breastfed us all, but she said, that's because it's free. Don't spend money on what's
Fairs.
free. It's from your body.
It's a blessing, man. It's organic, it's natural, it's just right there, you know?
And I had these big knockers, and there was no reason. Like, no, I'm serious. It made sense. It only made sense. I had these huge boobs, and I could just
Utilize them, innit?
I could just lay him there. I didn't even have to bend down. They would already be down there.
Wow.
I swear, wallahi, I got a picture, you know, and he's just feeding, and I had oversupply. I would pump every single day, so I would feed him exclusively breast, and still. You know, like store it in bags in the freezer.
Yeah.
Still store about 30 to 40 ounces. So I had a whole like operation going on. You know, like get the bags.
You know, you can donate those, you know.
Get the hacker. You know, I use the hacker pump. People don't talk about the hacker enough. You know that electric. All that. I couldn't do all that. It was the noise was putting me off.
Oh my God.
The hacker, I just you just suck it on, leave it. It's full.
Oh, the hands-free ones.
It's not even. It's just literally like a silicone.
Oh.
It's like a suction thing
The
with
suction
a jug.
one, yeah.
No electricity involved, and it was the best thing.
Wow.
So you
The
pump it
best-
yourself?
No, you just
No,
squeeze
you
it like
squeeze
that.
it and then you just leave
you
it
lock
there.
it on, and as soon as it
And then it
locks,
just pulls it out.
Nice.
And I had 2, so I'd be like, I don't know, just... I had a whole operation going on. So yeah, breastfeeding was good. I breastfed him exclusively.
Wow, mashallah.
Until he was 9 months old, but that was like when you're weaning, you know, and you're like, he wants breakfast. His dad would be like, he wants breakfast, and I didn't defrost any milk on time. Can you? And I started feeling like a cow. You know what I mean? Like, getting me out of the bed to get my milk from me. And what stopped it is like he pulled up my shirt. You know, Jade. He pulled up my shirt in TGI Fridays, like wanting milk.
No.
When he was 9 months old, I said, never. This man is not going to embarrass me this soon. He's too big now for this.
Oh my God.
Because I was mortified, and I had these big boobs as well. It's not as well I had like little ones and I felt cute. I constantly had like a, stain.
Wet patch. Oh, that's what I hated.
And you smell horrible from the...
Stop it.
Yeah, so I said...
And then it starts to harden. You know when it dries up?
It's not
and
even
it starts...
hard, it's stiff.
Oh
Stiff.
my God.
I said, that's his time, he's finished.
Oh my God, my cousin did that to his mum, you know.
Really?
He was like just under 2. And then one time his mum was just outside and he just went and whipped it out. And his mum was like,
you see what I mean?
what the hell? She was like, that's the last day he's breastfeeding. You're not breastfeeding ever again.
This is it. I opened the freezer. I said, that seems like it'll be enough to take him to 12 months, you know, all the supply. Luckily, we had the supply, so I just started giving him that Vi bottle.
Wow.
No more. But it's painful. Nobody told you about stopping and...
Yeah, mastitis.
Oh my goodness, I had that twice.
Did you have to massage in the shower?
I had to do everything. I was like, please help me. Like, it was so painful. But I had lumps in my breast when I was 17, like benign tumours.
Yeah.
So I wasn't sure if it was the benign tumours coming back or that, you know, because it's so bricky.
Oh my God.
Oh, it was ghetto.
I didn't last that long, man. With breastfeeding.
How long did you last?
Hey, with my first, probably a good 2 weeks. And then with my second, with Adam, I was like, I'm definitely going to do it. I'm going to do it. I was in much better like headspace the second time round. And it was a planned cesarean, so I didn't need to, it wasn't that painful. With Adam, it was about a month and a half, maybe almost 2 months.
I think even...
For me, that was a victory. I said, alhamdulillah, I at least beat the record from the last time. I just couldn't do it.
2 weeks is not hard to beat.
No. Let me
2
stop you there.
weeks. Do you know who I am?
It's ghetto as well.
2 days would have been too much.
Let me stop you there with your 2 weeks and a month and a half.
Yes.
1 day is a privilege.
No, for real.
Wow.
No, I'm serious. You know, I got the ladies in the ward. They said, you know, they just like, right, everyone, you've just had a baby. Let me show you how to breastfeed. And we were looking at this woman like, you bump your head, Donna. Donna who just came from around the... You know what I'm saying? Like, this baby, and my baby wasn't small, 9 pounds something, like, and she brought out these like cushions and she's trying to show everybody, and I just thought, right, this is my time, because she was annoying everybody, right? She was. Nobody want to hear it. So I said, teach me, I'll teach them.
Yeah.
I learned from this woman. Everyone's like, show me. I'm there giving everybody a tutorial on this ward. 1 day is enough to celebrate. Because it's ghetto.
It is.
You got the whole them clenching on, and then it hurts.
And then the latching
Did
has
it ever
to be...
bleed? Oh, mine bled.
Thank God for that
way.
cream, that purple cream.
That purple one.
Lancing, no.
We love that purple cream. I used to use it on my lips as well.
Yeah, I was just about to
dry
say,
lips.
incredible lip balm.
I was just about to say that. My auntie. She, one time I was out with her and I was like, oh, I need some Vaseline. I was looking for something. And she goes, here, use this. It's a nipple cream. I said, what? And she goes, it bangs. And it did.
Incredible.
It slaps.
I'm still a
It
nappy
bangs.
rash as well, you know. I used to use it for everything. Dry elbow, get this on the...
No, it works for everything. Serious. That cream is actually magical.
I know.
Used it for
you know
everything.
when it was sore? Oh, everything.
Yeah, it's sick.
Now, that purple cream is amazing. Mm-hmm. That purple
Then
cream
on your
is
car, get
banging.
the Lanzino.
Sponsor us.
Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, because 41% of you haven't subscribed to this, but you just be here watching. Can you press the subscribe button, please?
Press it now, man.
Press it right
Hurry
now.
up.
What are you doing? Press the subscribe button and press that little bell notification so you never miss out on anything we upload.
But yeah, let's talk postpartum.
Okay.
How was your postpartum? Like, generally?
The first time around, it was incredible.
Yeah.
I love that.
I didn't have really a public platform then, but I still shared a lot.
Yeah.
And people were like, I just can't believe you've had a baby. But I knew it wasn't a realistic expectation because we're in lockdown, right? Their daddy's at home permanently. I'm not getting an opportunity to really experience motherhood because it's a sheltered experience, right?
Yeah.
The supermarkets, they're dead. You know,
Yeah.
there's no one in there. I'm not having to race in traffic. I didn't have to go to work as fast. Do you know what I'm saying? So I knew it was the most incredible experience ever. It wasn't a true reflection of motherhood.
Yeah.
So I kept saying, I know that when I do it again, it's going to be like becoming a mom for the first time but with 2 babies. And that's exactly what it was. But other than that, it was great. Everybody was like, you're going to be so tired. And he slept. He slept so much. Like, people would come and say, you need to wake him. It's been 6 hours. And I didn't do that whole, it's been 3 hours, so must feed him. Like, in the beginning, when they're so small, maybe it's 1 to 2 months, I did. After that, he will wake when he's hungry, and he did.
That's me, yeah.
I didn't do that. I didn't kill myself with that. My house was immaculate. He was just chilled.
Oh.
But the only thing is he had a reflux.
Oh, no, the vomiting. You know the projectile, when it comes out like this? And then it legit goes far.
Everywhere.
And you're like, how has your vomit from here ended up over there?
Yep.
Yeah, Hannah had that as well.
That is hell.
Nightmare.
You can't take them out. Because you take them with your friends'
God.
babies. And these babies are all cute and they smell good. Mine's on the 9th change outfit. He stinks now. His neck's got like... You know what I'm saying? From all
my
this
God.
Sick, it was the worst.
And it starts to smell like cheese.
Oh my God, I can
awful.
smell it
It's
right now.
horrible. Stop.
I hate
No,
that
Hannah
smell,
used to have
man.
that. Imagine, yeah, we at one point we were homeless, so we lived in a hostel in Birmingham. Yeah, in Brum we lived in a hostel, and we were there for about 7 months or 8 months. And while we were there, she was about 5 months old. The reflux was mad. Every other day she would be vomiting on that floor.
Really?
And I would be in that one, I swear the room was probably about this big, yeah? I was scrubbing that floor every other day. The amount of laundry, the amount of like clothes changes, it was actually, and I was all by myself. It was a nightmare.
Yeah, it is.
The reflux, my God. To the point where I had to keep her bath bucket next to us, because I'm like, you're gonna aim into the bucket because this is carpet, bruv. This is carpet. How many more times?
Oh, carpet's jarring. It's
the worst.
Man. Nah, honestly, the bib changing, I can literally, when you guys talk about reflux, I can smell it, because Jenna was like that.
Really?
Adam was a lot better. Jenna, every 2 minutes,
It rolls.
It stinks. Like, what's in your tummy?
and it gets stuck under their neck. You got to clean them rolls every night.
Nah,
Nah,
it's
man.
mad. It's actually mad. I can't believe that. The first time you was actually chilled. Usually people have the opposite experience. you know?
Honestly, but I knew it's because... One, how I was raised. I was raised with a single mom from day dot for me, really.
Same.
You know what I mean? So, like,
Yeah.
I've seen ghetto. I'm like, how can I complain in this middle-class area, in this 4-bedroom house with 3 bathrooms? You know what I mean?
I
Like,
love
Oh, you had a
that.
nice gaff, man.
I had a nice... Oh, I don't know. I had a nice...
Inshallah, one day you get your gaff
It's
back.
giving black and white interior. Come on, man. Come
No,
on.
serious. It was beautiful.
Very nice.
But you know, things come and go. Things come and go.
Yeah.
At the time, I thought it's what I needed, but actually now, upon reflection, it didn't contribute towards anything, because I cleaned the house, the baby laid there. It was a nice experience, but I think it's because I really prepared myself like I was going in the army. So I was ready for war. This baby wanted to sleep. You understand? So like this, it felt easy, and like night times, I didn't really do a night feed, not like that. After like the first 10 days, his dad would just pick him up out the bed, open the duvet, put him next to me, lift my shirt like a cow, seriously, let him feed off me while I'm passed out like a cow. I swear, wallahi. And then as soon as he's finished, his dad would wind him, put him back down. Because obviously his dad's working all day, so I'm looking after him all day. I didn't really have to do all that, and his dad did that for about 4 months, about 4 or 5 months.
That's
until
actually so funny.
Because
She
he's
said,
not
I'm
sleeping.
passed out like this, whips on one titty out, just
You
get
didn't
the
even
baby
need
to
it.
do.
You
You
know
don't
what?
even know what's happening. That's mad.
That's one thing I love about breastfeeding. It's very much accessible. You know, it's just very much
is.
plop it out. You know, you don't have to worry about sterilizing bottles. That's
When
the
I
one
went
thing
to
I hated.
Bottles the second time around, I said, this is so ghetto.
long.
You got to get up in the middle of the night and the lights on, you're trying to make sure there's steam in there. What temperature is this? I said, why do people make this choice?
Yeah.
I never, oh no.
No, then so where you got that machine though? No, I didn't know
prep
that machine. Oh,
That's
that machine.
foolishness. I'm not buying into
Yeah, I
that.
got
That
I
machine.
must have got a machine, yeah, where I was like, yeah, dee, 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 but still.
With
I'm
the
still-
lime
I'm
scale, you
still
have
out
to
here-
constantly descale the thing.
Yeah, I'm still out here washing more things. Do you know what I mean? I'm still cleaning more things. But no, honestly, breastfeeding, hey, it's a struggle for some, you know? And do you know what it is? Sometimes I look back and I'm like, I see the benefits of it. Like, I see it as like amazing. It's such a beautiful thing. And I see it as like gold, man. It's like milk. The milk coming
Liquid
from your
gold,
breast
yeah.
is organic. It switches up when the baby's sick. Like, our bodies are amazing. It starts moving like medicine. Like,
Yeah.
The antibodies.
all
It's
these-
It's the
mad.
science behind it that was keeping me locked in. You know, I was
Mad.
like, he's got a bellyache and it's changing, and I can see, and And it was easy, you know the little wraps, the wraps that you wrap the baby in? I would put him in that like upright and just put my boob there and go around Morrison's, so he's feeding off the boob and I'm just doing my weekly shop.
Do you know how funny that is?
And people would look at me like, is she nuts? I thought, well, probably am, but...
Do you
You're
miss
feeding
them?
your kid, man.
The boobs!
Do you miss them?
Do I miss the boobs? Like I miss my ex-husband. So much, please.
So much.
Do I heck?
Aaliyah! No, that's so funny.
No, that's insane.
Wow.
Never. The only reason I had to wait as long as I did, because no surgeon would touch me until I had children.
Wow.
No, because I'd already had the benign surgery at 17 and they'd grown back. So the benign, I used to be a AA, and then from 16 to 17, they just went up to a H.
Oh my God.
The benign tumours probably didn't help, but when they cut them out, we thought, okay, we're a solid BC now. They went back up again before I even had babies. So they said, because of that, nobody will do the surgery for you until you've had kids, because they're going to grow when you have a baby, right? And all the rest of it. So this is why I kind of whacked my kids out back to back. I thought, okay, I was ringing the surgery, like you're meant to be 9 months postpartum before they will give you like a introduction or something like that.
Wow.
I'm lying. I had a baby 9 months ago. This baby's in my belly. I'm like, I just needed to get my name on the list. You know what I mean? Like, because I just knew that like when the time comes, they're going. It's the best decision I ever made.
Wow.
I love that. Does it affect breastfeeding in the future?
No,
doesn't it?
Well, there's two options you can do it. You can do it where you remove the nipple and the areola, and there's a chance that you might not be able to breastfeed because they've cut through the nerve, right?
Yeah.
And there's an option where you keep it attached, but they just cut around it. But then there's a risk you might lose your nipple in surgery. But I said, I feel like I owe any children that I have moving forward that same opportunity.
Yeah.
Because forget about the nutritional benefits of breastfeeding. It created a bond between me and my kids that you couldn't purchase. You couldn't make again. You couldn't, even if you latched them onto your chest, it wouldn't be the same. And I'm so grateful for that. So I did the opposite one. And then just like, please don't let me lose my nipple, please. And so I can still breastfeed if I wanted to.
Did you do it here or abroad?
I did it here in Manchester.
Oh, nice. I was going to say, some people abroad are stealing people's nipples.
I know. I've seen videos.
You see,
Yeah, so have I.
It's all wrapped up. They go back home and check, and there's
no nipple, bro.
what do you do in that though as well? There's nothing you can do at
No,
that point.
I'm booking a flight back out and I'm beating the fuck out of that surgeon. I swear to God.
Do you know the woman that lost her nipple? You know where she lives?
Where?
Australia.
No.
Swear.
And you know what they said to her? Don't open it until you go back.
So deep.
Don't open the dressing until you get home. They know that she lives 24 hours away.
Do you see?
When she went back to Australia, she was like, "Where are my nipples?"
She had to go get them tatted on.
That's what they said, because that's what they said to me. They said if you lose it, we'll have to tattoo it on. And I was thinking, please, God, please.
No, that's actually mad, you know.
Yeah, I
I would
know.
have to do another 24-hour flight back there.
But there's no
beat the
way
shit
you're
out of
gonna
that
find it.
surgeon, bruv.
But how can you tattoo on a nipple though?
No, they can't.
Nipples are 3D.
No,
no?
it makes it look 3D, but
it makes
just
it
not
look
from
3D,
the side.
but you just can't touch it.
Yeah, it makes it look 3D
Just
and
stand back.
Swear.
yeah,
No,
nobody's ever gonna be able to
It
suck your
looks
breast.
incredible if you were stood at a distance. You know,
Yeah.
obviously, if someone could see you and touch you, then they can see you ain't got no nipple. But if you were to just look, it actually looks impeccable.
Crazy.
But you know one thing I did notice, with slightly digressing, my nipples were put on 180 degrees differently. I just noticed 3 days ago, you know. I swear.
Wait, when did you get the reduction?
2 years ago. 2 years.
And you just realised now.
Because someone said to me, have you ever had a piercing? I said, I used to have my nipples pierced because I did that thinking it would help me like the big boobs.
Yeah.
I thought, let me do that and maybe I'll feel hot.
Yeah.
Accessories on it.
Who feels hot when they're
Did you
down
do
there?
both of them?
I did both of them,
Swear down.
Oh, I did lie. Yes, I did both of them. And it was the most traumatic experience. I thought, get this out of me,
So you're
right?
telling me the things are not this way, they're this way?
And when you breastfeed, it comes out the holes, right? Which is beneficial, right? Now, if I did it, it would go up their nose, down their belly.
Oh my
It's gonna shoot like that.
God.
I know. Only when someone asked me, I said, maybe the holes are still there. Let me check. And I looked and I said,
Wait a
the holes
minute.
at the top, the other one's at the bottom.
No.
So even if I put it back in now, it would be like that, which is crazy.
That's
I mean, I wouldn't.
mad.
That's crazy. But
That's so funny.
They
know.
got rid of all of that and then they said, oh, let's just that way.
I can't believe I didn't notice.
That's mad.
No, but I hear it though, because you wouldn't notice unless you were trying to put the
bar in
the
there,
bar back
yeah,
in.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I know. But they look good, man. Like, I credit where credit's due.
I mean, I've never seen nipple piercings that are this way up, but you could start a new trend.
No, I ain't doing that.
Start a
No,
new
but I
trend.
kind of hear it though with nipples. How do you know where the right way is? It's just a little circle
Well,
thing,
they
innit?
cut around it because I was one of them saying, like, keep them as natural as possible. Don't cut around my nipples. Just make the boobs smaller. And he said, you've had 2 kids. Your boobs are big. Your nipple is like this.
Yeah.
We can't. Your nipple will be bigger. Your areola will be bigger than your breast. We have to reduce it. So I was just traumatized by the idea of him making them smaller anyway. So when I saw them connected and working, I was just like, thank God.
Thank God.
This is it.
The
I
nerve
didn't
is
think
still there,
about
thank God.
this is it.
Ooh,
Crazy work.
scary.
there.
But yeah, motherhood, first time around, amazing. Honestly, amazing experience. And I know it's so unheard of because everybody has the opposite.
Yeah.
But again, I think lockdown was a blessing in disguise for me and my family anyway.
Yeah, it makes sense because even for me, that first lockdown this was before I got pregnant, but that first lockdown was fun. I loved it.
Yeah.
I think it's because it was so fresh and everyone was like, "Yeah, we don't have to work."
And we saved so much money.
Yeah.
And
but
everyone
then
just
everyone
like,
just
"I'm gonna
fighting over
eggs."
toilet roll.
The toilet roll. Yeah, but I'm psycho like that. I've been stocking toilet roll since like 2016.
Do you know what? Same.
I mean,
But nah, toilet roll's not that deep to me.
no,
People were out here just punching each other up in the supermarkets
Yeah,
for
in
toilet.
Costco, you know, for the water bottles, the ones that are in the 42 pack.
Yeah.
Do you see people fighting over that? I've never seen people fighting over water in my life.
It makes sense though because for me, we wash our bums innit. If the toilet paper runs out today in my yard,
I'm
I
okay,
have a
bro.
jug. I'll be okay.
Yeah, same.
I could wash my ass. But back then, I just couldn't understand. I was like, oh wait, yeah, I get it now. It's because they only use tissue
Yes,
roll
they
to
no,
don't
I
wipe their
disagree.
bums.
I
Water.
disagree because I don't use the bucket, the pourer, the cup. I don't.
Okay.
But I would never do that action and not wash my body after. Do you know what I mean?
Oh,
I'm
swear.
trying to be a lady
Do you know
with
what?
it.
Yeah, there's so many people that tell me that if they need to do a number 2, they go for a shower right after.
I have a schedule. Like,
I'm like, bro,
shift.
what? How do you
what?
shower right after your
So
number
like,
2?
I only do that in the morning and then I will shower. You understand? I would never just like middle of the day do that.
Wait, but what if you need to shit though?
I
again?
don't.
Is it very
I'm
much in the morning?
disciplined. Like, it's
Swear,
mind over
she
matter.
said clench, put it back up. It better go back up. That turtle going back up.
Wait till tomorrow morning, okay? Don't pass the schedule.
No, because if I do all that in the morning, then my belly feels good.
Yeah.
I feel lighter. Then I
Yeah.
shower, and then I'm like,
Wait, so you can control it? For me, is when I need to
can
go. I need
control
to
it.
go.
nah.
The fuck?
I'm a morning person as well.
See now,
Morning. I don't
Yeah.
do it in the morning.
But I could do it midday if I've had a fat meal. And then my stomach's like, oh wait, we still got some left.
yeah, for me, I have
from the
to
morning.
I have to eat something
Nah,
throughout the day
nah.
for me to be able to poop.
Swear.
I would
I
either
can't
do
just
it
poop in the morning.
in the morning or the evening.
Yeah, same.
You just
Morning.
have to pick your poison, man. I would, someone said to me the other day, I'm gonna go toilet, and I was like, at 11 o'clock. And they look at me like, are you nutcase? I said, it's 11 o'clock. You didn't go this morning.
schedule.
I think my mum was like a military sergeant because my mum would never. If I went to school, I would never say mum went for a poo in school. She'd be like, that's
Oh my
nasty.
God.
yeah, I
Till
hear
today,
it.
I said to my daughter, you're not allowed to poo at
Do
school,
you see
bruv.
what
Send
I'm
it back
saying?
up.
And like
I
my kids,
hear
I'll be
it.
honest, if we're in a public, like a station, like a service station,
Yeah.
Jai goes, I need to poo. I say, oh no, there's no toilets here. Are you sure you need to poo? No, I don't. It's a mind over matter thing. It's a,
You clench and
pee-
it goes back up.
The
You're
pee
all
is
right.
harder to control.
No, see, I
For
control
kids,
that too,
the
though.
pee is harder to control. Jenna can clench her cheeks.
Yeah.
But when she needs to pee,
she's a girl though.
we're gonna have to
Yeah.
find a way to pee. Do you know what I mean? It's long.
Peeing is the worst. We had to do a bushweed the other day.
Did you?
And the funny thing is, yeah, so my daughter, she goes to her dad's every holiday, and he lives in Birmingham.
Okay.
I used to live in Birmingham.
Okay.
And so she's used to being on the way to Birmingham on the motorway and then needing to pee real bad.
Okay.
And him stopping on the hard shoulder and jumping out and then her doing a bushwee. So she goes to me, Mummy, we were in an Uber going to my aunt's house. I think it was on Friday. She was like, Mummy, I really need to go to the toilet. I said, there's no toilets around here. She goes, but I'm really bursting. And I said, okay, don't wait yourself. We're in an Uber. I said to the Uber driver, can you stop? We jumped out. She went, let's do a bushwee. I said, rah. She goes, yeah, me and Dad do this all the time.
She's an icon though. Hannah is an icon.
Hannah is
You're gonna
the
have
funniest
to, honestly.
person.
Yeah. I did it the other day with Jenna. She was in the car. She was knocked out. Knocked out. This is when I was coming back from Zainab's.
Oh, yeah.
We were 5 minutes from the yard. She was sleeping. And then she goes,
Mummy! It's them ones.
ones are urgent. Mummy, I'm gonna pee. And then she started crying. And
Oh
when she
my
starts
God.
crying, you know when you at that point where
Oh,
you're
she's
like,
really
this
gonna
is
wet herself.
painful.
Yeah.
Like I have to, like I'm gonna wet myself.
Oh
She
my
started
God.
crying. I was like, okay, we're gonna do what Nasra does. Because this was my first time. I was like, hey, let's pull up. I pulled up to some random area where there's parking.
Yeah.
We pulled her, opened the door. I grabbed her, pulled her trousers down, held her legs, and I said, just pee on the pavement.
Yeah, that's what I
right
do.
there, just do it.
Yeah, and you know what? I had a pack of wipes in one hand, and I
Yeah.
had her trousers in the other hand. She was squatting. I was holding her up. I said, aim. She went. I said, don't pee on your shoes. Her shoes are right here. I said, don't pee on your shoes. She aimed straight. I said, this is a successful bushmeat, bruv. We were walking back. I was clapping my hands. I was going, what a successful bushmeat. Well done. She was going, yeah, mummy. I do this all the time with dad. Wow.
She's got experience.
She's experienced in
She's got
bushmeats, bro.
experience. Me and Jenna, we struggled a bit, but we got the
I
job
can't
done.
lie, I've had to do a few
I'm lucky
bushmeats
I
in
don't
my
have to do
time
the
as
leg
well.
holding because I remember my mum doing that for
Oh
me.
my God.
man.
Because you got boys, you're chilling.
I open both car doors so it becomes a cubicle in between. Imagine.
No.
And then I stand there where the doors, like, do you know what I'm saying? So like I open either the driver door and the back passenger, so he's in between the two doors, and I stand there like a security guard. I say, "You better sort yourself out." I don't have to do anything.
Yeah, it's easier with boys, man.
The leg holding
The leg holding is long.
is crazy,
long
and
with
then they start
girls.
saying, "I can't do it," and you're like, "You better do it." My back's hurting.
No, she's heavy as well. You know, they actually get so heavy at this age. It's mad.
Yeah,
She's the same age as my baby, right?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
But he's born, I think you said like a month.
Yeah, so she's
Was it like-
January. He's April.
He's April.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so she's Jan. She just turned 6 and he's turning 6 soon, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh.
Mad.
It's gone so fast,
I
man.
swear to God, how?
Has it been 6 years?
It's
I know, but
mad.
alhamdulillah though, man. Like some of it is a little struggle, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't wish away the time as a mum, but you wish away the struggle a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like I said, it was great when it was me and him. It was easy.
Yeah.
But then when I had the second one, and I thought, oh, this is what people talk about.
Yeah.
Second one.
It's that I was like, not wishing away, but like thinking, please, just get this one to where this one's at. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's difficult when you've got two kids. Even if my year gap is only 2 years apart of my kids, and I thought that would be smart, and I don't regret it. I would do it again. I would probably do the gap even closer. But their needs are so different. That is a lot.
Really?
Well, obviously
Wow.
one can't speak.
They're
The
two
other one,
different kids, yeah.
I hear you.
this
yeah.
is it, and
Completely
they're
different
they're
stages.
so different anyway. So
Wow.
before JD, the younger one, Jedi, could speak or anything like that, we already could feel they were different.
Yeah.
But he didn't sleep ever. Never slept.
Oh my God.
More than 15 minutes at a time, he's back up. Then the other one crying like, and
Yeah,
alhamdulillah.
each kid has a different temperament.
It's
Even
so
the sleeping
mad.
is different. The
It's
eating
crazy.
habits are different.
No,
and it's
but
the same parenting that you're giving them the same breast, everything.
It's just different
same
temperaments.
womb,
them, is it?
everything.
Yeah.
Wow. No, Sui's kids send me because the younger one bullies the older one. It's
Really?
the funniest thing ever.
This is my kid.
Adam-
He
Adam
drags
is-
her. It's the funniest
And the thing is, he's the sweetest boy to everyone else. Like,
Yeah.
when he goes to nursery, like everyone loves him. Like the staff were shocked. They were like, "This guy gives you a hard time. He's such an angel."
How old is Adam?
Adam is gonna be 2 in March.
Wow, recently you had a baby.
2024. Yeah.
What?
Crazy.
I don't know why I thought he was older than that.
Nah, Jenna's the one she's turning 5.
Okay.
So it was
Okay,
a
your gap is
3
like mine.
About 3 year gap, yeah.
Okay.
So Adam, listen, he's got so much vim for Jenna. He doesn't
kills
touch
me.
any other kid, but somehow with Jenna, he's just got this. I don't know if it's a sibling thing. Suddenly he's pulling her hair. You know, the other day he bit her.
He
here.
bit her, yeah. Oh my
bit
God,
her.
the biting it sends me because poor
On the
Jenna's
hip.
crying her eyes out, and then Adam's just there like, yeah, I did it, and what? He looks like, yeah.
It's got
Yeah,
to
but
a point
He's
now.
gonna protect her later down the line.
Yeah, I know this is just a phase because I used to do that to my sister, bless her. My mom always says this is your karma, massacre. Now you know how I feel. I'm like, oh, please, this is stressful, man. I feel like I'm a referee, but literally,
This is it.
and I keep saying to Jenna, just defend yourself. It got to a point where I got
Hit him
so
back.
tired. I
Oh.
got so tired of Jenna every 2 minutes. Mummy, Adam poked me. Mummy, Adam. I'm like, I look at her sometimes. I'm like, you've got 3 years on him. Give him a little
Mad.
push.
No, but I did that. I kept saying to Jai, defend yourself, man.
Defend
No,
yourself,
but now I
man.
regret it because he went from like little push, and boom, like KO. No, seriously.
One of him.
They had a whole
No.
fist fight. It was like watching 2 grown men, and I was like, oh, okay, maybe we tone that down now.
Okay.
Because I was like, defend yourself, and he was like, and like JD would just swing, like full back, and Jai's like, stop it, he's very verbal, Jai, that's not very respectful. Allah sees everything, JD just like, you're a loser, like. It's too much. So I'm like, defend yourself. Next minute, It was full-blown violence. I'm
No.
like, okay, let's not do that anymore. So now I'm in the stage of saying, you're the older one. Do the right thing. So maybe nip that in the bud before they start having a fist fight.
Yeah, because I feel like one day Jen is going to turn around, and drop kick
She will.
Adam, bruv.
She will.
One day.
Funny. I bet you catch it on camera.
Yeah.
That's going to be the funniest
I've caught
thing.
a couple of moments. Sometimes I just know when Adam's going to like lose his shit. I start doing this. And he's coming for Jenna and I'm like, I'm such a bad mum, man. But
Nah.
like, low-key, I just want them to, it's memories, innit?
They will cherish these kind of
They
moments.
will.
I know, because even my videos, my vlogs.
Yeah.
One came up the other day, like this time 2 years ago, and
Oh
it was
my
JD
gosh.
saying to Jai, "You're so naughty." And at this point, he's only 1 year old, and Jai's going, "No, I'm not. You're hurting my feelings." He's like, "You're a naughty boy." This is the stuff that they want to see.
Of course.
When they're 18 and 25, and when
Yeah.
they come to me with a
Listen.
wife and their wife's all like broody, she's gonna say, "What were they like as a kid?" I'm gonna say,
Oh.
Google them.
Yeah, you know, my
Animals.
mum was doing up vlogging back in the 90s, you know.
Was
Back in
she?
Manchester, because that's where I was born. I was born in Manchester, yeah. I'm a northerner as well.
Are
by
you?
heart, yeah. No, I'm joking. I claim London forever now. But yeah, my mum used to vlog. She used to have all these cameras and
With
she
the-
would
with
be
the flick
vlogging.
screen?
Yeah, she was
the
vlogging.
camcorder.
And they
The
put it-
big one.
Yeah, the big ones. She was vlogging me as a newborn and my sister dancing to Whitney Houston.
No.
Yeah, Samaya was very much like Jenna, very like, "Ooh." And then as soon as I was able to like start crawling and walking, that's when I started swinging for her.
Really?
But my mum and dad used to vlog all the time, and we still got the tape,
I was gonna say, you
and we
can still
always
see-
watch it, and it's the best
Oh
thing
my
ever.
God,
man.
can I come to your house and watch them?
Yeah, of course you can.
Why have I
That's
not watched them? It's
iconic,
been 4
though.
years.
Iconic shit. You know, Michael Jackson, Remember the Time?
Uh-huh.
When that came out, I was like probably 10, 11 months.
Uh-huh.
Couldn't walk, but I was doing this to the music. I
Was
was like,
you?
because my mum used to watch all his music videos and
Do you know
bro,
what? I
it's
have a
the
memory
best.
like that, but do you know what song it is? It's Aaliyah Back and Forth. And I used to, my mum, she literally says to me till today, she'd be like, you'd come up to me and be like, Mummy, can you play Buck Buck? Buck Buck, can you play Buck Buck? And my mum was like, it took me a while to figure out what you meant.
Buck.
But it's that song, is back, forth and forth. This is she like, can you play Buck Buck?
I like that, man. I like that.
No, but like literally, I want to do the same. I want to record as many like memories and moments as I can, and then show them when they're older. Now we're in the digital era. Like naturally, I feel like we do that anyways. Do you
Yeah.
know
If
what
I
mean?
could watch myself
Yeah.
more as a child, I would.
Yeah.
But then, you know, it's the only thing with that is like now, especially with my kind of content, they're getting older now. They're gonna like Jai. I know he's only 5. He's gonna be 6, but then soon he'll be 16. He's not. He's gonna be like, "Mum, you invaded my privacy." So
This is the problem.
This is why I don't really do too many vlogs including them anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, can we talk about that? Because I've always been intrigued to talk about someone who's like a content creator, like a family content creator.
What's it like?
What's that like? Like, do you get thoughts in your head where you're like, oh my God, like I'm exposing my kids too much? Like, do you have those thoughts?
My kind of content creation and my family content creation isn't, I'm not saying like I'm like some special person, but isn't like the normal generic where they've set up the camera with intention to say, "Morning guys, this is how we have a great morning." And it's just not the truth.
Yeah.
Mine is, I used to just set up 3 cameras in 3 different directions and live my life. And then whatever I get from the cut, I get from the cut. So I never felt like I was jeopardizing them or exposing them. But I also do appreciate now they're getting older. Jai's starting to look like a big man. I'm like, unless it's organic, like there was one the other day with the whole co-parenting thing. That was an organic moment, genuinely caught on camera. I don't really like to film them too much anymore. I don't know if it's because of like the whole divorce thing though. After the divorce thing, like when it first came out and nobody knew the truth, they just knew I was getting a divorce. I had the worst hate. I've never had hate like that. I've never had hate at all, but hate like that online.
I remember I was seeing all the backlash. Like,
It
you
was
were getting
insane.
It. Yeah.
Do you know what
people
it was?
with their think pieces was crazy.
Nah, do you know what it was? I think it was just the fact that like you didn't explain your side of the story.
I was
And-
unapologetic about it, and people was upset.
and they were also upset about the fact that like 10, the number 10
I know.
is such a like a, you know, like a 10, like 10, and they were big mad about the fact that it was,
Also-
you were like 10 years later I want a divorce. So they
Also,
were like,
it was unexpected in a way
What?
where it's like they got so used to seeing you guys as a couple, and you know how it's like with parasocial relationships.
Yeah.
People start to feel like they know you guys.
it's
Yeah,
like what's them
Right?
the two that are now recently,
Kirsty
yeah,
and
Kirsty and Desmond,
Desmond,
fam. This is what
yeah.
I'm saying. So what people, they just see what they see, and they're like, oh my God, goals,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And they put you guys on a pedestal. So when you came out and said, yeah, I'm leaving him, automatically people were like, but he was such a nice guy. And I'm reading these comments and I'm like, you don't know these people.
You don't know these people.
You don't live with them.
Facts.
You know what it is? I get why they
And
buy
that's
into
why
it.
they were so mad, because they were like, how?
But
You
also
guys
it's the
seem
number
like
10. People were so mad about the number 10, I swear to
You're
God.
vexed about the number 10,
No,
too.
I'm not. I just remember watching all these people's think pieces
Yeah.
and they just kept saying,
10
years! 10 years later! No, and there was another one, somebody said something that actually made me laugh, because they were like, nah man, this is why after God you should fear women.
Yeah.
10 years! She just woke up one day and said, I don't want to be with you anymore. I was like, rah!
This is what I mean. They don't know what's going on.
Come on.
This is what made me, honestly, that's what made me pull my children back. And because I pulled them back, because it wasn't just like, you're, you know, we can imagine what they were saying, but, you know, threats.
Oh my God.
Like death threats.
Oh my God.
Sexual assault threats. I got
no way.
yeah, crazy stuff, right? So then I was like, let me not include my kids. That's probably why I had a whole period where there was no children. And then when I did, I used to blur their face a little bit.
Yeah.
I never did it thinking I need my kids to make numbers. I always used to say, I could make a number like this. I can hit 1 million by myself. And I knew I could, but when I did, after the divorce, I thought, I got it. Like, and I don't need to expose them unless it's something worth being exposed to. Like the other day, like the co-parenting conversation that I had with Jade.
Yeah.
I think that's important because I think I was shedding light to the changes of behaviour in your children when they go between households. If it's an important lesson like that, I'm down. And it was probably most of him, the back of his head, wasn't it? But I just don't know if I want someone to connect my kids to me and their dad.
Yeah.
Because even now to this very day, I still get DMs, maybe 10 to 40 DMs a day saying, you know what, I'm sorry, I judged you, you're so wrong. You know, because God is allowing it to play out. Do you know what I mean?
No, do you know how many people who have said that I know who've said opinions to me and I've been like, that's not how it is, and then I've like gone off on them defending you, and then I'll be like, you need to actually read between the lines and deep it, and then they've come back to me and be like, oh, you're right, you were right,
This is it.
you were right, because the thing is, I feel like my story and your story, they're not the same, they're not similar, but I feel like I can relate so hard
I didn't
to
know
your
about your
story.
situation.
Yeah, because that's the thing. I haven't actually sat down on the pod and talked about it.
Okay.
Like I've been hinting here and there about don't marry Somali men from up north. I've been hinting here and there, going back around.
She's been talking about
around
her
the
hate for
fence.
Birmingham for the
Yeah.
last 3 years, honestly.
Yeah.
But I never knew. I mean, I knew you wasn't your favourite person, but I never knew like you was homeless and like
Yeah,
we did
no,
the same thing.
So we went through that. All the stuff you're going through now legally, I went through that. Like all of that. Yeah, we did all of that as
You're
well.
out of it though now.
No. We good now. Now we're actually brethren. That's my
Oh,
nigga.
really?
Yeah.
No, they could-
It's actually his birthday today,
Give
man.
me
Happy
the-
birthday, Hannah's dad,
Happy
fam.
birthday, man.
It's his birthday.
Shout out to you.
You're really cool like that.
We're cool
Oh,
like
give
that.
that to me, man.
Aaliyah, when I tell
It
you,
took 2 years though.
when we
It took
first
2
started
years.
this pod, she had a vim when she spoke about him.
Yeah,
She
like-
had this anger. She used to be fuming.
Every time I mention him, I'm
Now,
like,
they're boys now.
Now
and
we're
I
boys
see
now.
the growth. I'm
Serious.
like, wow, mashallah.
we're actually boys
How
now.
was that? What miracle happened?
Shall I tell you exactly what I made a dua, yeah? I made like a prayer to Allah, yeah? And it was in the midst of the going through the... So Hannah was 1.5 years when we were getting divorced. It was in the midst of all of that. There were people coming back to me to tell me, oh, they've said this. And, you know, like when there's always the in-between people to be like, oh, I heard that and I heard that. And it just got to the point where it was just too much for me. Like, I just kept... I'm trying to move on with my life and you lot keep bringing information towards me, information that I didn't ask for, information that I don't care about.
This feels like my
right?
life now.
So I remember I literally just said, I was raised by a single mum as well, same as you.
Okay.
And my dad my dad was not...
credit's due, man.
Yeah.
My mum's
Facts, man.
amazing. And literally I didn't have a dad. My dad wasn't there. Like I had a dad.
Okay.
I knew who he was, but he never raised me in the slightest,
You didn't
right?
see him?
I didn't see him.
Oh, wow.
I saw him for the first time from when I was 2. I saw him for the first time when I was 17.
Wow.
So I never saw him.
Crazy, man.
So yeah, God rest his soul. He's passed away now. But yeah, I was raised by a single mum. Okay. So where was I going with this story? ADHD kicked in. ADHD has kicked in.
You were at that point where people were saying
Yes.
things.
So I was making this prayer. I was saying I want her to have him in her life because I didn't get the opportunity to have my dad in my
you made me
life.
cry.
Right? So I desperately wanted her to have that experience that I didn't have. So I just one day just sat down. I was flooding bars of tears. I was literally bawling my eyes out. And I was like, Ya Allah. I was like, I don't know how I'm going to fix this situation. I don't know if it can be fixed. I don't know if I don't know what to do to fix it. I don't know if court or whatever, or the law, everything is going to work out. I don't know if anything is going to happen in whatever way is best for me and Hannah. Oh, sorry. I literally said, I don't know what to do, so I'm leaving it to you. And I literally said, there's nothing that I can do about this. I'm so sorry. I would love to give you a hug. I said, there's nothing that I can do about this. And if I keep stressing about it, I'm just going to drive myself mad. So I take this, and in my head, you know what? In my head, I literally did like, I closed my eyes, and in my head, it felt like I had taken all of those problems and every possibility that could come from any of those problems. I put it in a box. I closed the box, and then I handed it to God. That's literally what I did. And immediately it removed all the stress off my shoulders. And I said, however it plays out, my main prayer was, whatever happens, because there's so many possibilities of how things can go wrong, right? You don't know what way anything can go. You don't know if it can go good, or if it can go bad, or if it can go worse. You have no idea. So I said, Ya Allah, whatever way you choose for it to go, let it be what is the best for my daughter. I said, forget me. I don't care about anything here. I know I'm not going back. I know I'm not getting remarried to this person. I'm out completely for the count. There's no reconciliation in terms of our relationship. But my daughter needs her dad. So whatever is going to occur, let it be the best for her. And after that, I swear, I felt like lighter. I felt like I shed like 20 pounds and like a whole dark cloud. It was mad.
And I mean, as similar as you said, that our situations, you said they're not similar, but I'm guessing he wasn't making it easy for you at first.
No.
And he changed? You started to make it...
Do you know what happened?
His heart softened somehow.
Do you know what happened? At some point, Allah sent him to Mecca and he went and did Umrah.
Really?
And after he went and did Umrah, it's like he came back a different person.
Get me tickets over, please.
I swear down.
Do you
It's
know
like
how
he
many
came back a different person.
and prayers I've made for this situation? This is why I was crying, because I'm like, please tell me someone's listening then, because...
No, Allah is listening.
Allah
I'm telling you, take your shahada, make dua. I'm telling you, everything. And
Aliyah,
you know
this
what?
is your sign to just come to Islam.
No, Aliyah, do you know what the main thing is as well?
Be banging.
No, for real. The main thing is that I need you to understand, like, the main thing is that we live our lives, right? We have free will, and we get to choose what we do in our lives, right? Things like this that are so big, like decisions that are you can control yourself, but you can't control someone else's actions, right? So in terms of this, the only person that can fix this is God. And we like to go through our lives thinking that, I want to buy this car and I want to buy that, and you think that your decision through your research or whatever is the best decision for you. It's when you actually just go, you know what is best for me. I actually don't know anything here. You can fix it. I actually have no power here. Is when you actually deep that your choice and what you want may not be anywhere near what is good for you. It may not be anywhere near.
I cannot agree or relate to that more.
Look at your house, right? Because I'm not going to lie, I'm
not
going to lie. You know where you live now,
Yeah.
where you guys have moved to with your two children,
Yeah.
like, it's not about the house, because you're the home.
Yeah, I know.
So wherever you go, that's where the home goes.
I learned that.
It don't matter if it's a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom. It don't matter if it's a 2-bedroom flat. It don't matter if it's a 3-bed, 3-bath. Do you get what I mean?
I get it. I get it.
You could be in one room, or you could be in a mansion. You are the home.
I see that, and you know, because now I'm getting to almost like, because I get a lot of screen recordings and screenshots, I'm almost seeing my old home through a different lens.
Yeah.
When I see it now, I'm like, it's actually not that nice. Everybody used to be like, you've got a gorgeous home. I'm like, it's not that nice. There's so many things I would tweak and change about it.
Yeah.
And like now where I'm living, where I'm renting, we're calling this the divorce house. We can't do nothing until we're divorced. But like, I'm like, you know what, this is looking a little sunnier. Every time I come back, I'm like, I'm starting to like this stiff door that I have to fight to get in.
Oh,
you know, you forget about the small privileges in life, I think, sometimes.
You've got an eye for interior
No, you're
design,
actually
though.
sick at it. I swear.
Because I
so
see
sick at
sneak
it.
peeks of the boys' room, and I like how you did the frames with their names of
Yeah.
Salah boys.
Yeah.
Like, oh, there's little touches. I'm like, I'm gonna write some notes. It's cute.
I
It's cute.
like to use their surname as well, because it obviously means prayer.
Yeah.
So I like to incorporate it as much as possible. But I thought, you know what? Towards the end, you know, when you're shouting, arguing as a partner and stuff, I used to say all the time, I could build this in my sleep. And then obviously I had no choice but to do that. And I realised, you know what? You didn't need the things that you needed and the stuff. And like, you know, I had a walk-in wardrobe there. Now I have a wardrobe in my bedroom. I haven't done that since I was a kid. But I'm like, I didn't need half the things that I had in that wardrobe. Half the things there was holding me back from being closer to God anyway.
Yeah.
I've really lent into my faith, my religion. And that's why I say everything's a blessing, man. And I pray that my prayers are answered, because I swear.
Your prayers will be answered,
every
honestly.
day I pray for that situation, man.
No, it will be, because I feel like as well, you just need to let it completely come out of your control, because you can control you, but you can't control what anyone else does.
I know.
If he wants to be a dick, you cannot control that. Like if he wants to be nice now and then switch up later, you can't control that. You just need to pray that the outcome of the situation is the best for your boys. Inshallah.
No, man.
And if that's you becoming Muslim, Alhamdulillah, Ramadan miracle. We don't
And I repeat after me, Ashhadu.
You know, every time I do it with the boys at night time, Ashhadu, la ilaha. When it gets to the last two lines, I stop speaking. And Jahal go, Mom, finish it. I'm like, I can't finish it. I have to say, no, you finish it.
No, you
for
can
me.
finish it.
I'm
but
scared if I finish
it's the
it.
Muhammadur Rasulullah. That's the last part.
But if I finish it, then I'm taking it.
No, but you have to take it with intention.
Oh, okay.
And there has to be three
It's not
witnesses.
it's not like if you say
No,
boom,
you can
you're Muslim,
say it.
But like,
okay.
no,
I
you
always
can
skip
say
the
it.
last two lines.
No,
you
it has
can
to
say
be
it.
like a whole intention.
It's an intention.
To
Okay, I'm
like,
intention.
Yeah,
stepping
and then
forward.
you have
okay.
to say it in English. And you have to have three witnesses.
and the sheikh, obviously, you know,
yeah.
it's the whole thing.
really?
Yeah.
It's okay.
You can say it. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wa ashhadu anna
It was
Muhammadan
just a joke when I
Rasulullah.
was like,
No, but you reminded me of the bedtime, because the bedtime,
Yeah.
I go, let's finish Shahada, and I always stop, and Jah's like, Mom, why are you stopping? I'm like, I must have forgotten, you tell me what it is. He's clocking, he's like, why is she stopping so far?
no, he said, Mom, you're not one of us, you know.
No,
He's
not one of us is
funny,
mad.
bro.
I know.
They're not like us. They're not like us.
Like, you know,
That's
like for like Ramadan, I like to like play the part, man. Like, you know, if I'm going, no, I'm not. But you know, back in the day when I was going to the in-laws, I like to wear like modest fashion.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I put on a scarf, and he always used to call me out, Jai. Mom, why have you got the scarf on? You didn't have that on yesterday. You're not gonna keep it on tomorrow. I'm like, shh. This is not part of the program.
You know, can I actually ask, like, what is it like not being a Muslim, being married to a Muslim, and like with a Muslim family and like Muslim in-laws, and like obviously you're not, you didn't revert for him, and you're still you and how you were raised. Like, what is that like seeing Islam through an like a more of an outsider's lens?
You know what? A lot of people think now, like, because I say, I don't want another Somali, I don't want another Muslim brother, everyone thinks I'm, like, traumatized by the religion. I'm not. The religion is beautiful. Lots of my friends are still Muslim or they're Somali. Do you know how many sweet ones I've met? Sweet ones, Somali brothers. I'm like, why? I just can't. You know why? Because I have these two kids.
Yeah.
So I'm not. I need to address this, because everyone's like, she's saying she would never date one of us again. That's so bad. Like, what I mean by that is, in Islam, there's a lot of culture involved, right?
Yeah.
If I went and dated another Muhammad now, right? That doesn't necessarily mean Muhammad's beliefs are going to be similar to their dad's beliefs. Then we're going to have a bowl of something. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But in regards to me being an outsider in the situation, it was good, because I entered the situation like toes down. I'm a Christian. I'm not reverting unless I want to revert, you know. And when we did the nikah, it meant more to me than I ever thought it would. Like, and this is not like shaming the person I did the nikah with at all, but he was like, oh, it didn't feel anything for me. But we had like a reverse effect. When we did the legal marriage, he was like, oh my God, I'm a husband. I'm thinking, about damn time. I've been a wife. You know what I'm saying? Like, but again, you don't know what's going to trigger you into that emotion. So then the nikah did it for me. The legal marriage did it for him.
Wow.
He then stepped into his I'm a husband. And I always loved being a part of something that, in the most respectful way, I didn't have to sign up to. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can enjoy the beauty from a distance, not the responsibility of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because there is a responsibility of following any religion. There is.
Yeah.
You know. And I love the religion, man. Any chance I had to go to mosque, I would go mosque. You know what I mean? Like, I took my kids to Oman to go to the Grand Mosque. I'm so glad I got to experience what I experienced. The good things, the food.
Oh, the food. Stop.
Food, come on.
The food.
Come on, man.
And you know what's mad? I'm not like a crazy cook, but I can work my way around the kitchen. And I remember once I made their dad something about 3 years into the relationship, and I was like, he said, what have you made? And I said, I can't even remember. My mom used to make it all the time. I said this, and it was Iskadakuris.
No way!
My mom was making me Somali food on the
That's mad.
So he was like, who's giving you this recipe? My mom. And I was like, no, my mom used to do it to me. And he was like, this is Iskadakuris. Am I saying it right?
Iskadakuris.
Iskadakuris, yeah.
Wait, the baris or the master?
The baris.
All of it, yeah. He was like, this is what this is.
Wait, you said your mom was white?
Yeah.
No, she really is a white African woman.
She was African, man. African.
What?
Yeah, I know. My mom used to make
A white woman doing Iskadakuris is crazy.
Well, I didn't know it was that. She didn't know it was that. But like, think about it. One thing I learned about Somalis, and I really respect this about you lot, like a cheap meal, right? You can make you can make some banging dishes with every ingredient included, and it costs next to nothing. That's my kind of dish.
Yeah,
I don't want to.
And it tastes banging.
I can't go Waitrose and spend like £70 to feed 4 people, and some of these dishes are banging. So I'm gonna miss the food a little bit.
It's okay though. Just get like a cookbook from a Somali.
Now there's a restaurant close by. You know,
I was even gonna say, come London, bruv. My mum will cook for you, bruv. I swear down.
Fam, you need to go.
With Sabib,
you need to go.
There's Sabib as well. You need to go Sabib.
Where?
If there's literally there's one in Haringey, there's one in Acton.
Poppin
Acton is close to here.
Is it good?
Oh
No, it's 10-10.
Is it?
It's literally not far from here as well. There's one not far from here.
You don't do like this more Arabic, like futamus.
The what?
Oh, the fatamus. Yeah, no, my ex's family eat that in Ramadan.
That's like Yemeni kind of.
Yeah, it is Yemeni.
What's fatamus?
It's basically like, you know, like sabayad. They take the sabayad and then they mix it with banana and they like mash it up together and then you eat it like, it's sort of like a banana sabayad pudding.
Porridgey kind of texture.
Yeah, it's like a porridgey.
Cinnamon or something on top.
Yeah, and then they put some spices and that in it.
Sounds a bit Yemeni, innit?
Yeah, I can't lie, it's nice.
I can't do the bananas.
It's nice, but I mean,
I don't like it.
It's not my choice. It's not my what.
But this is it. I married into a Somali / Pakistani / Yemeni household.
Yeah.
So it was like a mixture.
Oh, you got all the nice cuisine.
This is it.
Pakistani and Somali.
And
Stop it.
I still go into the restaurant.
Butter chicken skudakaris. Yeah, that's a bit of me.
With mango lassi on the side.
No, stop
Crazy.
it. That's a bit of
I
me.
can't do the mousse though. The bananas with everything.
No, really?
No, I can't. I can't
eat it without the banana.
The hilib and the baris
I
with
can't
the
eat it
mousse.
without the banana,
With
bruv.
the moss.
Moss?
I said mousse.
Maus?
Moss.
Maus? What is maus? That's the skirt, isn't it? That's the skirt.
What?
Is that the skirt?
Wait, Ma'awis.
No, it's got to be a different dialect. There ain't nowhere I did 10 years ago.
No. One thing about the Somali language, bruv.
Everyone says it differently.
Too many different dialects and words.
Ma'awis.
Ma'awis.
They called it maus.
Ma'us?
Ma'us. Wallahi Ladeem, I will never forget that.
Ma'awis is the one the guys wear, yeah?
No, maybe they say it fast, like Ma'awis, like that.
No. Maus.
Swear down.
Wallahi Ladeem.
Okay, it could be
Are we sure these people are Somali?
It's a different dialect. It's probably a different, there's different like even words that they use.
Ma'awis, yeah.
Yeah, the maus. I'm telling you the maus.
Yeah. That
How
one.
many people have said that to
You know what
you?
it is? I sent my mum was in Africa. I sent her to her shop here, and I said to her, go get a material. Ask the tailor to make it into trousers. So she made like a pair of Ma'awis trousers for my daughter.
Really?
And they're so comfy.
Oh,
I literally said to her, next time you go to Africa, I want a pair, bruv.
I remember my dad used to rock them back in the day. He doesn't do it anymore, but when we were going to school, I used to have a friend, a Jamaican friend. Shout out to Siobhan. She used to knock on my door every morning. We'd go to school together. She came one time. My dad opens the door. He's wearing Ma'awis.
Yeah. I can't deal with
She
this.
walks in and she goes, Sawir, why is your dad wearing a skirt?
When I first said that,
It's just culture, man. He's not wearing a skirt, man. You don't
I said
understand.
that to I said, why is your dad in this skirt? It was like, Amos. I'm like, I'm a little uncomfortable. I can see his knees, like, I can see his shin, he was like, this is what I'm thinking.
No, that's jokes.
Actually,
I never
He
ever
should have
seen
trolled you and been like, he's Scottish.
Typical Somali dad wear. Like, they just wear like a white t-shirt.
Yeah, or a wife beater. They got like the wife beater.
No,
with the
they're in
Ma'awis.
shirts, these ones. Shirt
Oh, proper shirt.
with the thing on the shoulder.
No, stop
wait.
it.
On a daily basis, man.
Wait, my dad did
And
that
the
one
Ma'awis.
time. I think it's a Yemeni thing. They dress up with that.
Yeah.
So they wear the Ma'awis and a nice belt.
Yeah,
and a
with
shirt.
the belt, with the nice
How? I
hats.
thought the
Yes.
Ma'awis is pajamas, bro.
Bro, no.
No. It's
They-
like a chauvinistic thing. They put this big buckle belt on there.
They dress it up. My dad tried to do up Eid wearing a Ma'awis one time. I was like, oh, I'll be going outside like this, yeah.
This is what my father-in-law wore. This is why I'm almost certain it was mouse. Because you'd be like, every year, you're getting in a mouse.
That one must be a ma'us, bruv. I don't know about ma'us.
It's the same
That one's a ma'us.
Aaliyah, if you could give one advice quickly, if you can give advice to women who are now like single moms and co-parenting, what would you say to people who are going through the same thing you're going through?
That's so funny because I just dropped to YouTube today. It's probably posting right now, giving this advice.
Oh.
People keep saying to me, they keep DMing me saying, I'm in your situation now. Or they're trying to get out of the situation. And they keep saying to me, how do you make it look so easy? Where to start? And I said on my YouTube, and I'll say the same thing here, put one foot in front of the other. We are moms. We don't get a choice. There is no choice. You can't fail at this. Impossible. The only thing you can do is not try. And the best advice I can give to a mom is, one, stop measuring yourself against another mom. Because that was hell in the beginning. You know, you see Shannon, who's been to the park, Asda, and filled up her car, and it's 6:45 in the morning.
And her
you're just
hair's
like,
done, and she's got makeup on, and she looks fantastic. She smells nice.
She had time to do Pilates as well.
Yo.
This is it. But
Yeah.
you know what? The reason why I say that is because sometimes I can fall into looking like Hannah too. You know what I'm saying? But it's about context. You don't know that Hannah's mom stayed the night and looked after the baby. You know, you don't know that my baby dad had my kids last night.
True.
So don't measure yourself.
Facts.
And even if we were put in the same conditions and we had a different result, that's the normal way for it to be. We're different people. We have different priorities. Some of us want to do our hair first. Some of us just want to take a shower. Some of us just want the minute silence. Stop measuring yourself against other moms, because that is where we go wrong. And if you're leaving a situation, trying to leave a situation, be smart, please. I mean, I'm not trying to tell you how to hustle, but work smart. Don't put yourself in a situation you don't necessarily need to be in.
Yeah.
But when you do reach that point and you do leave, brace yourself for the process. Like I did with the baby when I said I was almost traumatizing myself before the trauma. Imagine it that way, because I think a lot of people get stuck in cycles because they leave. They realize how difficult it is, because even though you've been doing it by yourself in a house with a man, it's different doing it by yourself in a house with no other grown-up.
Yeah.
It hits harder. Even though you've been paying every bill, that was out of like necessity. Not necessarily, but you know what I'm saying? When it's just you and the bills are coming in your name and your name only, and your kids know that this is mom's house and mom, do you know what I'm saying? The burden can feel a little heavy, but brace yourself for that. It's like, the way I looked at my situation was, this is just like starting all over again.
Yeah.
I'm not going to have it together. This is like having a baby all over again. I told my kids, what do you want to do today? Let me get to know you, because I prioritized a lot of contact between me and my kids. I always took them on holiday once a year by myself, but they've never had this dynamic. I don't know who single mom Aaliyah is. They don't know who single mom Aaliyah is. Just trust the process. Get to know them from you and how you work, because my parenting now is even different than it was in the house. Do you know what I mean? I'm way more chilled and way more relaxed. I'm not as uptight, you know. So give yourself grace.
I can't lie, being a single mum is probably the best thing that I ever did.
It is.
And I know for a fact, like, you're right, you put one step in front of the other and you take those steps, because if you don't, what's the alternative?
There is no alternative.
The alternative is you're going to be unhappy and miserable, and you're going to take all of those negative feelings and your kids are just going to absorb it.
If they're not going to absorb it, they're going to mirror it.
Yeah.
And they're going to become that.
Yeah.
And I will be damned if that happens.
Same.
But those little steps that you take, one day you're going to turn around and be like, oh, I've come a long way.
Yeah.
I just didn't realise. The walk
Yeah.
didn't feel that far. You know, sometimes if someone says to you, wake up, we're walking 60 miles today. You ain't going to want to walk 60 miles.
No.
But if someone says to you, walk with me while we talk.
Yeah.
You're not counting the steps. And by the time you look back, you already did 59 miles.
Yeah.
You have to see it that way, man.
No,
see
because
life that
even
way.
Surreal, when she said to me, you have come so far, like from when we first started and how much vim I used to have, how much rage I used to have every time Birmingham was mentioned, or every time like I would think about a situation that like applied to like my parenting, I would feel so much rage. And now, like,
Yeah, no.
I can't believe how far it has come.
Good.
I can't believe they're
it will
sending
be the
each other
same for
memes
you.
and texting each
No,
other.
serious.
I'm
Are you
like,
texting
what?
each other?
Serious.
The
We
same
send each
guy
other
you were
memes,
cussing
bruv.
3 years ago.
No,
you're sending
serious.
memes to.
Really?
He will send me a video. He'll be like, "Oh my god, this is the funniest thing I've ever seen," and I'll watch it. and I'll be like, "Bah, that's the funniest thing I've ever seen as well." Like we will literally like, if there's an issue with Hannah, like I'll wait for her to go to bed and I'll give him a call. I'll be like, "Yo, this and this and this has
Really?
happened. Like, how are we gonna approach it?
Does he have another partner? Or
No, he
wife?
doesn't. But that's now it's become like how are we gonna approach it? It's not like I'm sitting here going, oh my god, she said that. What am I gonna do?
Yeah.
How am I gonna fix this? Like, what am I gonna? Like, it's not all on me now.
Yeah.
Like
team
now,
now.
it literally we're both working together
Mm-hmm.
to make Hannah the happiest she can be.
Sometimes you have to step away from the person in order for them to become the parent, I think.
And I remember before, I used to be like, oh, can we do it this way? And he'd be like, you're going to do it your way, I'm going to do it my way.
Mm-hmm.
And there was like a whole like, like we were just butting heads.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you want to be so stubborn in who you are and you want to be so individualistic. You don't want to hear my experience and like my way of doing things.
Yeah.
He felt like I was telling him what to do, like I was his mom. And now it's more like, oh, actually, how do you do that? Like,
Because
is there
he's learned.
an easier way? Like, oh, how are we gonna tackle this? You know,
See, I want that, man.
like, mate, it will happen
But
for
you
you.
never
I
know,
promise.
Aaliyah.
It will happen for you.
You never know.
Inshallah.
No, I
Right now, it's
think
still fresh.
Yeah.
If you give it time, sometimes, like, eventually things will just work out.
Yeah.
Inshallah, it does. Because I'm not going to sit here and slate any of you two.
Yeah.
But it's one of them ones where it's like, you just never know. Sometimes all you need is time. And then after some time, you both think to yourselves, okay, let's just work together for the kids.
Yeah,
You know?
because
So I
that's
hope
what it is.
that-
It's a
I hope
partnership.
That's how it works out.
I hope it does. And even if it stays on this basis, I will still work together for my kids. But I worry by the time, in the most respectful way, and this is what I pray, I worry by the time the man comes to his senses
Yeah.
and his morals and the person that I actually met and married, because I don't
Yeah.
recognise this person.
Yeah.
I worry that by the time he comes to that, too much is to happen. You know what I'm saying?
I felt the exact same way.
Did you?
I felt the exact same way.
Oh, there's hope.
I looked at him and I thought, I don't know who you are.
This
you
is
know,
it?
do you remember that woman
Yeah.
who did that story on TikTok and it was like, who the fuck did I marry?
No,
and then it
everyone was
was
saying
like
that to me.
it was like a
God.
50 part, like who the fuck did I
No.
marry? Did you ever see her?
Everyone was tagging that on my divorce videos.
Oh
now
my
for what
god,
is that?
she literally did like
need
it
to
was
watch-
50 parts of like
Mirror
who
it,
the fuck.
mirror it to your TV
It's
and
mad.
just watch it.
It's like 4 hours long, but watch
No.
it. It's mad. I swear down, that whole story is crazy. I felt the same way. I looked at him and I was like, who have I been sleeping in the same bed with?
A stranger. It's so petrifying when
Like,
you look
I
back.
literally looked at him at one point and I was like, who the fuck are you? Like, how have I never seen this side of you? And I feel like you only really truly see that side of the person or their true character when you're like, I want a divorce, I want to leave. And the ego or like, even like hearing other people's opinions and they just take it as their own.
Yeah.
Like, your so-and-so could come along and be like, oh, don't have it. She's taking you for idiot. And then now you're like, oh, she's taking me for idiot. When 5 minutes ago you didn't think that. Are you an idiot?
This is
Yeah,
what I think's
yeah.
happened.
Waste
Too
time.
many people talking and
Too many opinions.
yeah, and because it was really cool. It was chill, and then
Yeah.
it was like 1 minute.
Same.
And I've experienced it. I've seen it. I've witnessed it over 10 years. You know, where he would feel one way about it. Let's say his auntie may not. And half an hour with his auntie,
Yeah.
now he's upset.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I already know where this is coming from, right? And I'm just like,
Oh my God.
I pray that the people putting this opinion in your mind, they're going to protect you.
Yeah.
Because I don't think they're going to, man. And I've said this to this man for 10 years, and I'll say it here on this. I have no ill intentions for that man.
Yeah.
Even after all this.
Same.
I genuinely have his best interest at my heart because his best interest is my children's best
Exactly.
interest. I just
You
want him
guys
to
share
remember
kids,
that.
yeah.
Remember that, man. Like,
You know when you see him?
I don't
like,
see him.
No, you don't. Oh,
There's
damn.
zero contact.
Okay, because for me, I went zero contact for 2 years up until we went through all the court process.
Yeah.
I may cut this out. I don't know how I feel yet.
No,
I
you
may or
should.
may not cut this out. But after we went through the whole court process, at the beginning of the court process, he was really like, this is my way or the highway. And the courts were like, it's not your way and it's not your highway. And then eventually he was like, I went to remember it's not my highway, it's her highway, it's not my highway, right? So then so then after that, like it was still no contact. I had to go contact center. We went contact center.
No.
We did supervised visits, like he was seeing her once a month at the
Wow.
contact
They
center.
went through some shit
And
before they
you
got
know,
here,
do you know how it happened? I would walk in, they would take me into a room with Hannah, then they would take Hannah from me, take her to the other room to go to him, and then they would close that door. 5 minutes later, I will leave. And I will come back 2 hours later. Then I will go into another room. They'll bring her to me. He will either leave and jump in his car and drive off, or I will leave and then they'll make him wait 10 minutes before he's allowed to go.
I haven't
So
seen him.
we literally did that for like 8 months.
Wow.
I'm telling you, it was so long. We did that for like 8 months. It's only when he started picking her up and we did all of the like, you go through like a staggered start basically. Okay. So they do 1 day with him and then he'll bring her back, or they do 6 hours and then he'll bring her back. But then now it's not supervised anymore. He can take her wherever he wants.
Yeah.
So then after that, it was when I was taking her to him to like do the exchange, transfer of my kid to him. And my kid would start to see me be like, yeah, here you go. And like she can feel my energy and my vibe. So you know what I realized? Like she would look at me sometimes and be like, Dad? And she'd be like looking at me like, are you sad about it? And in my head I'm like, shit, she's picked up on it. How has she picked up on it? She's 3. So what I started doing was whenever I see her, I'd be like, hi, here you go, have fun. I'll give her a kiss. Like I'll put up such like a happy show. And then for her to feel comfortable, and like she was already comfortable with him, but for her to feel like mummy doesn't have a problem with it.
Comfortable with the idea
that I don't have a problem with it. So now it was like kisses, have a good time. And then slowly it started to become like she's like, can you walk with me to the car? And I'll walk with her to the car, and I will take a step back. I'll let him put her in the car. It's not my car. I'm not touching your car. You know them ones? There was like, big boundaries. I'm not touching your car. Now I'm like, let's go. Can you drop me off down there?
Really?
We're down. Now I'm like, yo, I need to go to this place. I beg you, drop me. It's like 10 minutes drive that way. He's like, what's the postcode? I swear.
I'm telling you, their journey.
We've gone so far. Now we're actually boys. And at the beginning,
I never thought I'd see this day.
Wallahi, at the beginning, I literally used to look at him and I'd think, you're being bare nice, yeah? I'm waiting for you to switch up.
See,
I'd be like, I'm waiting for you to switch up because I don't believe this.
This will be me when the day
I'd be
happens.
like, I don't believe this. This has got to be fake. Like, this cannot be real. And then he just never switched up. Because I feel like I made that dua and I said to Ya Allah, sincerely, please, God, like, I don't know how to fix this. You fix it. And I left it. And I left it. And after that, I just took everything with a pinch of salt. I did not, like, like you said, you don't have ill intentions towards him. I didn't have ill intentions towards him either. I just wanted him to be the best dad he could be.
That's it.
And sometimes you taking yourself out of that equation, it allows them to be that. Inshallah.
I hope so, man.
Inshallah. And sometimes, when you go through hard things, you don't see a way out when you're in it.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just need time. And then you'll see the light at the end of the
miracle.
tunnel.
The light is a candle. It's flickering.
Right now.
I'm telling you, a year or two from now, you're probably going to be like, Naz, no fucking way. Like, this is going all right.
Inshallah.
Better than I thought.
Inshallah.
You know one thing I will say? Even if it gets perfect,
I
would never go into it the same way I did, though. Boundaries.
I
want a husband now. I want this. I love the fact that you could be friends with yours, but I don't want to be friends with mine.
Okay.
Fair.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what it is? You don't want to be friends with him now.
No, I don't want to be friends with you.
You don't know how you might feel, because I felt the same way. So I'd be like, I don't even want to see his face, man. I'd be like, I don't even want you anywhere near me, man. No, serious.
Maybe it'll change, but right now, as I stand, I wish we could get along. I don't think I want to be your friend.
Aliyah, I had a burner phone because I was like, I don't even want you to have my phone number. I got a burner phone. I was like, I've changed my number. I don't want you to have it. You're blocked. He was blocked for like 2 years, wallahi. I did not say a word or see him with my 2 eyes for more than 2 years. Wallahi.
You know what? You're giving me hope, because that's my current situation. My number is... Sometimes I think, isn't it mad that this random person has my number, but my baby dad doesn't even have my number?
It's mad.
Don't even have my number.
It's actually mad.
When you think about it, like, I had a baby with you, and you don't even know how to contact me.
Yeah.
Maybe it will get better, but right now... I don't feel like I want to be a friend. I don't feel like I need to be a friend. Just be kind.
I felt like that too.
I hope maybe then.
But you know what it is? The trust has to be rebuilt, isn't it? And also, I feel like a lot of times men, like you said, 20 minutes with his auntie could change his whole course of direction. I felt the same way with him as well.
Really?
I felt like people, their opinions and that can change exactly what your opinion is. We could be okay about something. Tomorrow you might be upset about it.
This is it.
And I also added that to my prayer. I said, Ya Allah, please let him have his mind of his own so that he can make his own decisions, so that people cannot influence him. And it all came true. I'm telling you.
So. How long did that take? How long did that prayer take?
Wow, how long did it take?
From when you made the dua to when you went to Umrah?
From when I made the dua, my daughter was 1.5. We were going through the divorce period. We were about to go court. From when I made that dua, we were okay, I would say. From that 1.5, 2.5, 3.5, probably when she was about 3.5.
It took 2 years.
2 years?
It took 2 years. It took 2 years and a bit furthermore. Because when we were in the contact center, I didn't, like I said, I didn't see him, and I didn't utter a word to that man. He didn't even hear my voice that whole time, because I was in another room for 10 minutes and then I'll leave. Maybe he saw me on the way out a couple times, but I didn't look that way. I didn't even, in my head, you know what I'm saying? I'm acting like you don't even exist. How about that?
This is me.
That's where I was at. I was like, I don't even want to acknowledge your existence. You don't exist to me.
This is
It
me.
must be so hard going through that, but you share a child.
Yeah.
Actually, I had
So
two
you kind
kids.
of for life. Like this man will be in your life.
Yeah.
You know
It's
what
a
it
for
is, though?
life thing now.
I don't come from this though. My mum was a single mum, but like, I mean, my dad was an idiot. Honestly, such a waster. But my mum protected him.
Wow.
He would do stuff really obvious to us as kids. Like,
Yeah.
but she'd be like, "No, he's a great person." Do you know what I mean? She did that at the sacrifice of herself.
Yeah.
But when they did come together, my mum and dad were like childhood friends from 7 years old, and became
Wow.
sweethearts or whatever. They were always friends. I've never witnessed this. Do you know what I mean? You're married though, right?
Yeah.
MashaAllah. It works. We just picked the wrong one, man.
No, you know what it is? There's no such thing as picking the wrong one. That's what I don't believe in, picking the wrong one. I mean, unless before you married him, you knew he had a conviction for domestic violence and you knew you did a Claire's Law and you knew what he was tapped, and then you married him. Okay, yeah, then you picked the wrong one. But switch up is real, you know. People can really switch up on you.
This is it.
The switch up is real.
How long have you been
'Cause you don't know.
This year will be 7 years.
Wow.
Allahu
insane.
Barak. Yeah.
I
MashaAllah.
can't believe it, wallahi. Like, I genuinely can't believe it. 7 years. You know, they what do they call it? The 7-year itch.
Yeah.
Hopefully, inshallah, that doesn't happen. But people always say when you reach 7 years, that's when your marriage is going to get a bit...
That's where you just kind of tweak out, though, I'll be honest.
No, yeah, but alhamdulillah, yeah, 7 years.
Alhamdulillah.
That's good, though.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
And you know what? I truly believe that there's a lesson in everything.
There is.
And you know when we actually do meet our actual person, like you
Yeah.
met your person, when we meet our person, we're going to say we needed to live that
Yeah.
to be able to love differently this time.
Also, have you tried therapy?
Therapy. All I do is talk to my therapist.
Nice.
She's on speed dial.
Good.
Especially recently, like since the whole thing. I talk to her about everything and anything. And this is what's changed my approach and my outlook on it. Like, I've learned as well that, you know what? My marriage has exposed things that are unhealed within me.
Yeah.
And I can't change somebody else, but I can change those things about
Yeah.
me. And things that I will have been conscious of or unconscious of.
Yeah.
So yeah, her name's Susan. I love her.
Oh,
My friends was like, "Where's Susan?" And I'm like, "I need to talk to you." She's going, "Call Susan." So yeah, I love therapy.
I
Did
love
you do
that.
therapy?
Yeah, we're both in therapy currently.
You're still in therapy?
Currently
Yeah,
I
we've
think
been doing
everybody
it for
should
like
do therapy.
6 to 8 months now.
I
Isn't
feel
it?
like
6 months.
I feel like everyone, yeah.
Everybody
I
needs
agree.
therapy.
Everyone should be in therapy.
Everyone
And
needs
don't
therapy.
wait till you have the problem to get the therapist.
Yeah. Facts. But also, imagine I'm doing therapy with her and then we're talking about something and she's like, "Oh, actually, you didn't know that you have an abandonment mood." I said, "Where the fuck did I get an abandonment mood from?" Okay, from your father not
From
being
your
there.
dad. Yeah. See,
How
this
did I
is
know? How
This
did I
is
not
me.
know? And you know what as well? Like, I want to say, like, this is actually so serious, yeah? Her therapy sessions are curing my ADHD.
Because you're finding yourself slowing down and calming down at the end of it.
Like, I actually did 2 very big tasks that we had to do in one day with Suwiya yesterday. Wallahi, I had 2 of the biggest tasks that we've ever done for our podcast.
Yeah.
Massive tasks that took so fucking long.
Bruv, she was moving so
I
mad
did it.
yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Work ethic wise. She was moving so
It's
mad.
so mad.
Really?
That I felt like
So
I had
mad.
ADHD. And she didn't.
It's so
It was
mad.
that bad. We
Honestly.
switched. I was
But
like,
it does,
"Bruh."
it chills you out because I used to
I'm
always
so
say,
chilled out now.
why am I so like fast paced? And I used to always feel like I was really masculine.
Yeah.
And then I realised, no, there's so many things. I
Yeah.
know, I love therapy. I think everybody needs to go to therapy.
I agree.
It helps, even if you don't have to be going through some mental illness as well to have therapy. Even if you just want to understand yourself,
Yes.
just do therapy.
100%.
It's
And
the
even if
best
you're in
thing.
a good place, because in my marriage, even when we was in a good place, I used to always say to him, I would love to do therapy. And he was kind of like, why? You know, men are kind of like that, aren't they?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they don't get it, man.
I begged, please. Like, he's like, what's the problem? Back then there was no problem, but let's do it. And then when the problem comes, 'cause the
You'll
problem
have
will
better coping mechanisms.
This is
yeah.
it. I cannot recommend therapy enough.
Same. Oh, Aaliyah, man, this has been such a beautiful episode.
It has. It's been such a great
And for the
episode.
first time, I'm not the one that was crying in here. Wow. For
Crazy.
the first time ever, I cry in here every
I ain't
session.
ever seen you cry in the podcast.
I've been crying on here every time.
She cries every other episode.
No,
Does she?
serious.
Yeah, not this one, but the next one.
I cry every other episode. It's mad.
Me, I'm a bit more stiff, but I don't really cry.
What if you got to hold it together, man? You'd be snotting on the...
So she moves like the shit that you send back up. She's like this.
I send it away. I'm like, nope, swallow that shit. Ain't gonna happen. But Aaliyah, thank you, man.
Thank you
thank you
so
for
much.
coming
It's so
down.
good to see you.
I know.
Do you see how time flies?
I wish we could have actually had some. We have something to do after this, but I wish we didn't. We would have took you to Sabib.
We would have taken you straight to the but
I'll be back down. Inshallah. Maybe we can do it like with the kids.
Oh my gosh, yes.
I think that's a good idea.
Oh my god, Hannah would love to meet
Oh,
them.
okay.
Is your phone?
It's okay.
Yeah, no, we should do it with the kids.
Yeah, we should.
Because
Bring
the
them.
kids love coming to London anyway.
Yeah.
And your kids are like my kids' age and her kids' age.
Or you know what as well, yeah? If Suia, if you're ever down one day, let's jump on the train.
Yeah.
And we'll meet you halfway in Birmingham.
You're happy to go to Birmingham?
What?
I mean, they got good food, bruv.
They do. I'm
They
from
do,
Birmingham,
I
man.
can't lie.
Swear.
Yeah.
And I was gonna say, you don't sound like you're from Sheffield.
Well, you
They
said
got
you didn't like
different
Birmingham,
accent,
I was
bruv. They got a
Wait,
different
you're a
accent.
Brum girl.
I knew
Yeah.
she was a Brummie, bruv.
Yeah,
I knew
yeah.
it.
You do. I don't know. I thought
I
you were from
knew it.
Sheffield. Like I thought you were
No,
really.
no.
No, she's a Brummie.
I sound like I'm like Mancunian / something else. I don't know what's happened, but yeah.
No,
Highgate, you know, like
she's
B12.
from- Yeah, mad.
Wait,
I lived in Ladywood.
Did you?
Yeah,
Wow.
I lived in Ladywood, B16.
Yeah,
mad.
we could do
mad.
that. We could do halfway, or we could go.
No,
here.
serious, because my favourite food place is actually in Birmingham.
Okay, let's do that.
Let's do it.
It's like an hour for me on the train.
Yeah.
How far is it for you
It's like
guys?
an hour and a half.
Okay, good. Let's do
It's not
that.
bad.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
Put
We'll
those
meet up
kids, though,
halfway.
together.
Hey, listen.
Oh no, because I'm gonna leave her in Birmingham, so it'll be one of those days.
Leave
'cause she's-
mine there as
No,
well.
because she's gonna stay with her dad there, isn't it? So it'll probably be like half-term time.
Okay.
I'll see if instead of him driving down,
Mm-hmm.
if anything, I'll just jump in the car with him.
I need to be on this. Whatever she did.
This is you in a couple of years.
Yeah,
inshallah.
please. Inshallah.
Oh, lovely.
But
Oh.
no, let's make it happen, man. But yeah, man. Guys,
Alhamdulillah.
I hope you enjoyed this episode.
Yes, and we will be back soon, inshallah, for another episode,
Inshallah.
probably a Ramadan one. And guys, make sure you follow Aaliyah.
Oh,
plug
yeah.
yourself quickly.
What is my handle? It's changed, isn't
It's
it?
changed.
Aliyah_Salah. That's what it is on Instagram, TikTok, and Snapchat. I'm a Snapchat. 30 years old on Snapchat.
I love Snapchat.
I
I love Snapchat.
But yeah, it's been so good to speak to you both.
Oh,
And I'm so happy to come here.
thank you for coming.
Thank you for coming, guys.
Mwah. Bye, guys.
Thank you
We'll
so
catch
much.
you in the next one. Bye. Make sure you follow Aaliyah. And make sure you like, comment, subscribe, because 41% of you haven't subscribed to this, but you just be here watching. Can you press the subscribe button, please?
Press it now, man.
Press it right
Hurry
now.
up.
What are you doing? Press the subscribe button and press that little bell notification so you never miss out on anything we upload. Yeah?
Thanks, guys.
Bye. Guys. And that's a wrap.